Everything is massive here. Big, huge, wide. Hello and welcome from Sillamäe, Estonia. One of the strangest post-Soviet towns, I would say. Right now I'm near the harbor. This town was closed for decades because due to military research from the Russians and some uranium processing and such things. Well, today this town is pretty quiet, barely no tourists, but I've heard you can get pretty good USSR vibes and post-Soviet architecture. And now let's head to the seaside and then downtown before my next stop is Narva. Really impressive. Nice, huge buildings. Well, of course, now old, but in the past, probably a lot of families, workers here. And now everything needs to be renovated.
Соответственно, посла Пензан. No.
Everything is massive here. Big, huge, wide. Everything. They put even the city map on a existing monument from back then. I've been here now for about an hour. I guess that's enough. Everything is massive and big. Post-USSR vibes are here for sure. And now it's time to check out Narva. Unfortunately, I can't spend more time here in Sillamäe. Maybe next time, but Narva is way more important to me because I want to visit the Estonian-Russian border. I'm now in Narva in eastern Estonia. Basically, Russia is right next door. The town is probably the most Soviet-style town in the whole Baltic region. At least that's what people told me. And that's exactly why I'm here. So can it top the Soviet atmosphere we experienced in Sillamäe? Let's find out. I'm leaving Petriplatz right now and I'm heading right to the border. Well, what I can see, this town is not Soviet as, for example, Sillamäe, but maybe at some other places it will be. So over there is the castle, which is still in Estonia, and there behind is Russia. But I still didn't find a way to go to Narva River to walk across the border. I see barbed wire, then of course the route here is closed, and yeah. So the Russian flag and Estonian flag. I think I found the way down to the river. Look, there are even people crossing the border, even if it's closed. I guess they have a reason, something like family, work. Here I am now, next to the river, the border to Russia, Narva River. And behind me, right there, this is Ivangorod Fortress, and on the other side, the Estonian side, I'm basically next to the Narva Castle, which belongs to Estonia. On the Russian side, there is a group of tourists, younger people it seems, and they're always screaming, waving their hands like, hello, here we are. Don't know what it means. This is it now at the very end, eastern end of Estonia, in Narva. It's not as USSR or Soviet vibes as I expected, at least here around the city hall downtown, but the outer skirts I've seen, they might have more of that touch. So on my way home, I stopped at Prisma buy this wonderful ice cream, and I decided to stop here for another stroll around, because here we have really huge apartment buildings, except I expected it all around Narva. So I would say it's a wrap for today. To be honest, I expected a bit more from Narva. The riverside was pretty cool, not feeling so close border and so on. Well, there are some people crossing border for whatever reason, but the post-Soviet vibe was in Sillamäe way higher. And to be honest, I'm not a history book, because if you would know all the details about both cities, then probably yes, top-notch USSR. Well, now it's Estonia, and I would say thank you and see you in the next one.